Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all okay. Seriously, I hope we are all doing well. First week over. We've now got the weekend. It's time to breathe, relax, regroup, recharge. I'm popping on early because we've got the Oasis weekend starting. So I'm going to pop over there at 9:15 to say hello to everyone before I then go on to do my workshop with some gorgeous ladies. So this morning I'm coming on to do your card readings, picking two cards. And the two I've picked are kind of, wow. If anybody was with us last night when we had the amazing Shanamic Willow coming on, talking about Crone, getting us to connect with Crone energy. My meditation was amazing and something I've been thinking on throughout the night. So, hey, the first card I shuffled. Now, I shuffled these 13 times. I split the deck into two. I shuffle one half 13 times, pull a card, shuffle the other cut 13 times, then pull out a card. We've got the Crow. So for those of us who was with us last night, my Crone energy is very much with us, and your Crone energy is very much with you. I'm sure that there are people who are going to watch this was with us last night, and as Willow said, now we know her, we need to acknowledge her. So I sat here, and as soon as I pulled the card, I was like, oh, morning. So yeah, we've got the Crow energy coming in. Air sign there today. But again, this could be, if we take it away from the Crone is there, we've said that. But if we take that over there, we have got that mystic, magical essence of the Crow. So has this been knocking on your door? Has there been something tapping to say, try this? And you're like, no, I'm going to keep that side of me closed. Thank you. It's tapping again. Let's open this up. Let's get into the Crow energy. And it can be quite a serious bird. Okay, very demanding bird. Doesn't really take no for an answer. Look at the scarecrows. We look at that. They can be, they don't know the boundaries. So again, very similar to the Crow energy. So I'm going to show you that just so you guys can link in to see what the Crow says to you. And last night when I had my visualization, I really felt like my Crone energy has been with me since I was little. And for those people who follow Crystal Cornucopia or have listened to me speak about animals, my first animal I picked up when I was little was the fox. Fox has been with me. So the fact that these two are coming together for me, yeah, I mean, I'm out here trying to do it publicly and trying to give you guys a little bit of insight. But this is very much relevant for me, and looking into this. So Fox, we've got the Earth symbol here. And Fox has come to me, and Fox for me, forget the cunning, forget the sly energy. Fox is allowing us to cope with change, adaptability. And throughout my life, I've had to go through those, and I've been through ups and downs and so much turmoil, but I've come through the other end because my companion, my ally, my familiar has been with me and has allowed me to change. If we look out in the wild, foxes in the Arctic, you've got the phoenix, the bat-eared fox in the savannas, in the desert. You've got the country foxes, But what happened when we started taking the country and building on it? They adapted, and they just became part of the town, the urban foxes. So these are really great. But for you guys out there, this is the message of, you know, times are changing. We are having to adapt. You know, we are having to find out what works for us. You know, okay, we can't go out, for me and my husband, we can't go out to events. I can't go out and physically do workshops. So that's online. Let's come on here and do online. We need to adapt to, you know, survive. And that's going out to so many people out there. You know, we are having to adapt to survive. But Fox is here to say every single one of us has that adaptability. Every one of us has got that. And, you know, as the saying goes, a change is as good as a rest. You know, we might find something that beforehand we wouldn't even consider thinking about. But through doing that, you might find, actually, this works. And, oh, I can bring that in, and I can bring that in. And you're thinking, I wouldn't have done this if it wasn't for the circumstances. Yeah. I mean, we were never somebody who was going to do online workshops. I was dead set against that. And anybody that came to my workshops in person knew how vocal I was of no online, no online. This situation has happened. We've gone online. I do lives on Facebook. None of this would have happened without this situation. And it's really allowed me to cement some amazing friendships, allowed us to support an amazing community. And it's down to this guy. It's down to the Fox allowing us to adapt, to change and go, okay, I said I won't, but I am. And through that, we have found pathways. We have found, you know, people would not have been able to listen to Willow last night without the amazing ways of adapting and connecting. So, you know, Fox energy is with us. If we need to tap in, you know, Fox can work with us on many levels, and just meditate, bring in that Fox energy and allow it to come in. Yes, there is a little bit of a trickster about the Fox. There is a little bit of cunning and the sly, but most of all, they are change and allowing us to adapt to that. So, you know, we've got the Crow and the Fox this morning. It might be that we need to just change to bring in the Crow energy, But for me, working with these two together, I think, yes, you two are going to be that I'm going to work with forever. Because last night when I was sleeping, I was already thinking that I need to connect with Fox because he's always with me. And to see how long has the Crow been working with me for, because it was such an emotional journey we went on. And that video is on Dan Rock's Rockbox. If you go onto our business page, Dan Rocks, on the videos, you'll be able to see Willow's talk last night. Or if you're on YouTube, you can check out our YouTube channel, Dan Rocks Rockbox, and see that video there and do that visualization yourself and connect with Crone energy. So they're your little guidance for today, the Crow and the Fox. Hope we've all got a good day ahead. Like I said, I've got to briefly pop onto Oasis, say hello to those guys, and then I've got a beautiful workshop with ladies, the sequel of the Dark Crystals, looking at another 8 sets of crystals, and then I'll pop on to Oasis again. So if any of you are going on there, I'll hopefully see you later on this afternoon. If not, I will be there tomorrow, so hopefully get to see you all then. I I am putting out the feelers. Yesterday, I mentioned that little thing of, because there was a couple of ladies who were saying that the meditations is part of their kids' work. So I was sitting on it all day yesterday of, okay, is there something I can do? Is there enough time for me to do something? So at the moment, I'm thinking Wednesday. I'm thinking midday, because obviously I don't want it to take over someone's lesson. I don't want to do it at the weekend because, hey, kids need to play. Kids need to rest. I would be gutted if I had to do anything that remotely felt like school at the weekend. So weekends are out, and I've got workshops and stuff going on at the weekend, so I won't be able to commit. So Wednesday is feeling good around midday, and it's not going to be so Scooby-Doo. It's not going to be completely spooky. So it is maybe just like what I'm doing here. I might pick up a card, and it'll be done on Zoom, because I think that'd be better for the little ones if we can create a relaxing environment, where I can see them, they can see me, and we can talk. And so it might just be where I pick up a card, fox. What do we think of foxes? Do we like foxes? And then I might go into a little meditation, short and sweet, just for them to connect with the energy of fox and to see if there's any messages there for them. Okay, so on those lines, I mean, it's not going to be babies in arms. This is school age. So from 5 to 6 to about 11, 12. I mean, if there is any higher kids and they would like to go into this, I think this would be something for teenagers as well. It's not too babyish, but then it's not too far out there for the little ones. I want to try and keep it mediocre. And I think the way for me to do it is to come on and give them the seed, and then for them to go off and do what they want with that seed. So it's not going to be, we're not going to develop in that 45 minutes. We're going to give them a little seed in that 45 minutes and, see if they can work with Fox Energy till the next Wednesday and see how they felt that way. And then pick it up again, choose a different animal, and then go on there. That's the way I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking I do my crystal cornucopias on Serenity Radio, and I'm thinking I'm going to do that a mini version. It's going to be a mini crystal cornucopia for the children. So, I mean, all children love animals. I can bring in a little bit of a talk about the crystal that I relate to with that animal, and then that meditation there. So, as long as your children can sit, as long as they can give me a little bit of their attention. This is why I'm thinking 45 minutes. I'm thinking of my 11-year-old son. How much attention does my 11-year-old son give me? It's about 5 minutes. But hey, I'll give it a go. I'll see how it goes, and if that goes well, then brilliant. That would be good. So yeah, any children, if they're interested in animals, and this is where I want to try and hone in on the teenagers as well, because I was a teenager when I got into tarot and oracle, and I would love to have done it in this day and age where I could perhaps listen to somebody giving me a little bit of a guidance there. So it is open for teenagers if they would like to just come sit. You you don't need to be a certain age to understand a fox. You know, from what the simplicity of what a 5-year-old could give you to the more advanced to what a 15-year-old can give you, it's all relevant. But we'll see how we go. That's in the plans for this Wednesday. So look out for details there. And if you've got anybody who thinks is interested, obviously I would appreciate adults to be there. This isn't, you know, this isn't a lunchtime gathering with Dan and people can go off. I would like there to be an adult around, just so, you know, if there are any issues, the adults can intervene. But yeah, I'm thinking that I do love children. I do like when we do events and stuff in the flesh, especially at the healing weekend. I do a workshop for children, so I have done that. It's just trying to get it round to simplifying it for a level of understanding. So let's see who is on board. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Carol. Morning, Caroline. Morning, Dawn. Yes, I know, Paula. Wow, indeed. Good morning, Sylvia. Paula, I'm so glad you went online, Dan. Oh, I am as well. I've met so many amazing people. Good morning, Angela. Yeah, it does sound a good idea. And good for you, Dan. Yes, you know, it was you and Lucy that put that thought in my head. It was you and Lucy. So yes. Sally, good morning. Sally, if you've just joined us, you would not believe the cards I pulled this morning. Okay, if you're still there, Sally. Do I need to say any more? The first card I pulled, the crow. And then the second card was the fox. So there is a it's very hard for me to try and give you guys any guidance with this, because for me, these two are very personal to me. And so it's like, it's kind of gobsmacked me. Literally what I dreamt about last night, I'm seeing in these two cards, and it's just like, I need to have a breather. I need to have a little think and digest this information. But yeah, work with crow energy, work with your fox energy, bring in that change, accept, adapt to that change. You never know where it will bring you. Okay, there's an adventure on our doorsteps. There certainly is. Definitely, Sally, and I have acknowledged my crone this morning, and I have done so with that card. So those two cards are actually staying out the deck. They're going to be with me throughout today. So I will be tapping into their gorgeous energies throughout the day, and I hope that you guys have a great day. See you tomorrow morning, back on here to do this, and hopefully see you around the weekend at some point on Oasis. But thanks so much for joining me. Have a great one. Bye bye.